is up, YouTube? It's your girl Rochelle, and I am back with another video. Thank you guys for tuning into my latest content. We are having so much fun over here in our Flawless August series, where I am dropping a video every single day for the rest of the month. In today's video, I am just smiling from ear to ear because I finally got through opening up all of my mail after traveling and moving, and I am so happy to say that I have happy mail. And I thought I would record it for today's opening part of our cash stuffing video because they're cash envelopes. That's the one thing. And two, not only are they cash envelopes, but they cash envelopes from the homie. Okay, she was the homie and didn't even know she was the homie. I will explain more in a minute. And third, I always have questions as to how I get my cash envelopes to fit inside of my Louis Vuitton agendas, because they are personal sized, which technically I still feel like the sizing is a little off, but I am going to share with you guys really briefly how I size my envelopes so that they always fit in my cash envelopes agenda. So if that's something you want to see, stick around. If not, feel free to fast forward to the cash stuffing. Okay, so I received a message on Etsy from one of my favorite Etsy shops, Conversation. You see it. And she says, look out for something in the mail. I have something for you. And so I'll share in another video what else was in the package, but for today's video, I want to share with you guys how she literally made me some cash envelopes as a thank you for all of the foot traffic that she's been getting because of what I share in my video. So if you don't know, inside of this black Louis Vuitton agenda, I use these cash envelopes. Love these bad boys. She created them all. I love them. They're durable. I've had them for a pretty long time too, which is the interesting part. And so she wanted to hook your girl up as a thank you. And I just thought that was so sweet. So anyway, let's dive right in and see what she sent us. I started punching and then I realized, okay, I should stop and save some to punch to show you guys how this works. So I love the sleeve. She's just so classy. And look at all the cash envelopes she gave me. Okay, let me push baby girl out the way. Row, groceries, come on. Fit, emergency fund, car maintenance, tips, mortgage, gifts, personal, giving, house and hygiene, beauty, Mike, miscellaneous, vacation, Louis Vuitton, eating out, health, and nickel challenge. Come on. You can tell she watched my videos because she made these so perfect for me. And the reason why I love that she made me cash envelopes is because the only thing that I was missing in these is that I did not have this budget sheet on the back. And so that was just so kind of her. See, I didn't have it. And so now I'm going to be able to tally up my cash envelopes a lot quicker. And I'm just so excited. So if you guys want to check out her Etsy, she does a lot of personalized items. I love her Etsy. You know, I do use not a lot of, but a couple of other Etsy shops, one of them being Wanderlust and Diva, and they both have a similar style. Like, I just love how they make sure that they incorporate women of color in the cash envelopes. I see myself on them and it just looks pretty. It just is so eye-catchy. So let me know what you think about these new cash envelopes that I'm going to be using in my sinking funds binder right here. Then she sent me some extras. It's not over. She also sent me this Rochelle one, and this is just so cute. Homegirl is just rocking it, okay? I don't even know if I will be using all of these cash envelopes at once or if I will be, you know, putting some to the side to use later on in life, but I wanted to get them all ready and get them all set up because I did plan on incorporating more cash envelopes now that I know that we're gonna live here in Hawaii. That's just something that the inevitable was coming. So like I'm gonna have bill cash envelopes now, you know, like mortgage and all those types of things. I just think that that's really important to go ahead and be as specific as you can and intentional as you can. So then, speaking of nickel challenge, she also gave me her 52-week cash envelopes. And guys, I literally had my eye on these like forever. It's one of the things I've always almost bought, but I never pulled the trigger. So she has it broken down in sets of weeks, same as Wanderlust and Diva. This is why I say I love these two Etsy shops. They just go off. These ladies are so sweet, and it's why you don't see me mention a lot of Etsy shops, because I try to use Etsy shops that I actually know the owners, or I at least appreciate their customer service. So it was just such a nice surprise when she reached out to me. She said she didn't even realize I had a YouTube channel. She was just saying thank you. I noticed I had some additional foot traffic. So then, in addition to the 52-week savings challenge, which for me will be the 26-week savings challenge, since our household gets paid every 2 weeks, we also have these additional ones which I'm pumped about. So we got $1 bills, $5 bills, $10 bills, $20 bills, $50 bills, $100 bills, and extra bills. And the reason I love these is not just because of the art on the front of the beautiful women, but I love the message on the back. I like my money right where I can see it. Hello. So shout out to you. Thank you so much. You are just thebomb.com. Anyway, stay tuned for part 2 of this Happy Mail edition. But for now, we're going to get into what it's like to actually punch your own envelopes. Because a lot of times you order your envelopes from your Etsy shop or your Shopify or your favorite budgeter, and maybe you don't know what size to tell them if you are using a Louis Vuitton product. And so I wanted to come in hot and let you know how I work it. I always order my cash envelopes unpunched, unless it's someone who is who knows how to punch better than me with the Louis Vuitton items, but I actually prefer them unpunched so that I can size them the way I like. And that's actually, I think, what I did for these also. So the first thing that you're going to do, and just remember, I'm going to have links for all of this in my bio in case you want to order your own supplies so that you can do this. It's very inexpensive. The first thing you need is a cash envelope that is already punched and sized properly. I can't help you if you're just starting out. No, I can. It'll just take a little bit more work. But basically the idea is you want to hold up your envelope that you're going to be replacing and make sure that it's on par with the other. So this is pretty similar, if you can see. It's not too bad as far as like sizing. So I'm comfortable using this as our envelope that we're going to duplicate pretty much in punch world. Now, how do you punch? The first thing you want to do is you don't want to start with a fresh cash envelope. I prefer to start with a sheet of paper. It just makes it nice and easy, and that way you always know that your cash envelopes are cut and trimmed to size. And so I will demonstrate that for you guys now. This is an item that you can definitely grab off of Amazon like I did. And if you really are looking for a professional who actually makes cash envelopes all the time, and well, I won't say cash envelopes, but she uses them. I don't know what she trims them down. For some reason, I know to go to Megan's page, Her Courage to Plan. She always shows me how to use this trimmer. And so what I basically am going to do is just trim this down. I will probably time lapse some of this because I don't want it to get too out of pocket, but you'll see what I mean. I'll do one side so you can see. Always do the longer side first. That way you can kind of see what you're doing and it doesn't really line up. Make sure you're corner to corner, edge to edge. And this thing is so easy to use. Like I've messed up on here and still been fine. So I just line it up to make sure I'm not cutting the actual cash envelope. Use your holder and slice and dice. Boom, out of the way. Same thing for the other side. I get as close as I can, scooch that thing all the way up. I can actually go over a little more. Let's see how that looks. That looks good enough, I feel like. Let's see. I think I can go a little bit more. Perfect. And so this will just make it easier for your punch game. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but see how it's just trimmed enough. Set this to the side. And now we bring in my favorite punch that I just cannot understand how to use. But Google this punch, if you want to see how to make this thing work for like envelopes of all sizes, it can do A5, A6. I think it can do personal, yes, because that's what we have it on. We have it on A5 personal, and what I've done is I've already pulled out the tab, but it actually slides in and out, and you'll see a tab that says personal, but for me, it does not accurately match up to my, this is why I say I don't think that Louis Vuitton agendas match personal. So what I do is I take my Sharpie and I mark off where I want my punch hole to end. So if we're right here, we would go somewhere like right here. And what that does is lines it up so that you know, hey, if I punch this, make sure I have enough of a gap. So see how it goes right in, right there? That's pretty much a good gap. And it should have some overhang so that you can have some up there. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. I'm not good at explaining. Okay, so then I line it back up and it's pretty good. So see how you can see how it lined up pretty good, all because I had that black line. That black line for me is just keeps me sane. So anyway, let's just go ahead. I already have one pre-made here that I've used to punch all my other ones. So I'm just gonna switch to that one because you see I even trimmed it down to size better. You can see. So this is the one I'm gonna use. And so we'll set that to the side. We'll use it in a minute. I already punched these. I'll do one in real time and then we'll go ahead and speed this baby up because we got a cash stuffing to do into these beautiful new cash envelopes. I take my Sharpie. Don't be afraid to just go right on the cash envelope because you can get you an alcohol wipe and wipe it right off, just like usual. I line my stuff up. I make sure that that line is right there. That's perfect for me. That makes me feel good. And I punch. I line it back up. It's a little off, but I'm not tripping because I'm not trying to match it up to those. I'm trying to match it up to the ones I've already done. And so I'll take all these out so you can see what I mean and it doesn't get confusing. What you want is for your cash envelopes to match the ones you are planning on using together. So I've already done, here's some I've already done. I'll just go ahead and get them in there. Oh, I had a few. I was rolling. I was getting excited. Yeah. Okay, so these are the ones I still have left to do. Okay, so this is the one we already did. We did two already. See how they line up together? So boom. Yeah, that looks good. And I'll just put a few in the front here so you can see. I don't even know if that's in the frame. Let me come in the frame more. Yep, that's perfect. So I don't mind that hang below because as long as it's all hanging the same way, like all of them are hanging, I'm okay with that. Yep. All right, let's get the rest of these done. Okay, and just like that, I am all done. I mean, it literally took probably like 5 or 10 minutes maximum in real time. And what I did is I separated my savings challenges into their own binder now, which is kind of exciting. So we're gonna do a quick swap-a-roo, and let's start with our very first savings challenge because you know, I don't care what I'm doing a savings challenge. The Zero Out Challenge. If you want to know more about what exactly my savings challenges are, feel free to check out my video, Eye in the Sky, where I go into more detail about that. But basically, I am doing an electronic transfer in the amount of $1. And that is simply because I had whole numbers again in my account. Oh, that's like the second time this year that's happened. And that just meant that I couldn't do an exact number for the 0 out challenge. So, you know, I'm not going to do $0.00. So I just at least did $1 to our emergency fund. And Lord knows we need it because we had to use our emergency fund. But anyway, that's the 0 out challenge. Next up, let's see. Okay, so we need cash for the rest of these savings challenges. So I ran to the bank. This is another cash envelope she made me that I actually already used. It says banking. So anytime I have to make a bank run and take money out or return money, this is the envelope I'll be using. And this is my cash breakdown teller slip that I got from Rochelle Designs. Like I said, everything in my video, you can find links for it in the description below. Sometimes I forget to add 1 or 2 things. Just send me a quick message and I'll get it to you. But anyway, we are going to be cash stuffing $365 today. And so that's what I'm working with here. Funny story, I went to a new bank because, you know, we moved and I asked for new dollar bills. I can't even say it with a straight face. The level of my money is literally on life support at all times. It's always curled over, about to rip. And I literally said, like, if at all possible, can any of my bills please, please, please be crispy, new? And she just looked at me blank face. Like, but what was funny was she was like, okay. And proceeded to give me these. So I, with a straight face, took it because beggars can't be choosy. But it's just so wild how I see such nice videos where everybody has their money all looking cute. So what I'm realizing is I'm going to have to take time to clean my money and, yes, press my money like I used to. I got used to my bank that I had before we moved. They were pretty good about giving me decent looking bills. But it's just so crazy how that makes a big difference in my videos. Like, I don't know. I just like when the money look cute. That's all. Okay, so that's done. That's done. Let's get back to these savings challenges. So for the 26-week money challenge, we are at week 17. I need to deposit $51 to our 26-week money challenge. And so we are going to take this out. This is so exciting, switching over. I'm going to take all these out, okay? And we are going to, we already know that all of the money here is what goes in this one, but we're in here at week 14 through 26. So let's add $51, 20, 40, let me see, I'll do tens, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, $1. And that is going to go with the 26 week. Ooh, I'm still going to keep all my old cash envelopes. Understand? I love them bad boys. So we should have a total of at least $459. So 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. There goes that cute $10 bill. I'm not getting rid of it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 61. Okay, so I have $2 more than I need to have. Anytime I have extra money, I just throw it in my savings challenges. So here I am. And what I want to do is definitely want to put some notes on here. So week 17, we deposited $51 and it now has $461. And it is, today is the last, no, not the last day of the month. It's 31 days this month, right, Micah? Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah. And so, yeah, I'll fill all this in later, but this is so cute. I can track my savings challenges now. It's the little things in life. And then the other thing I want to do, where's my Apple Pencil? Oh, right here in front of me. This is why I switched back to this case. I had to buy a new Apple Pencil, y'all. We're not even going to talk about it. But anyway, I like to track my progress on here too to make sure I'm staying ahead. If you want to know how I use my electronic sinking fund, my electronic planning, check out some of my videos where I have that playlist. But I do both. I do pen and paper and I do my iPad. Okay. What's next? I'm so excited. I don't know what to do. We did the 0 out. We did the savings challenge for the 52 week or / 26 week. Let's do the nickel challenge next. So the nickel challenge, I told y'all wrong that this was the 26 week. It's not. This is the nickel challenge. This is the first 6 months worth of money that I have saved, and this is everything else. And in an upcoming video, I am going to add all of this up and see how much progress we made. So for the nickel challenge is kind of, it's kind of intense. The nickel challenge has this huge like grid of all this money you're supposed to save, and if you stick to the grid and fill every box in, you will have saved a total of $3,339.75 at the end of that moment. So we are behind, and in order to stay caught up, I need to add at least $250 every paycheck. Well, I've got bad news. I can't do that this paycheck. We are transitioning to moving to a new place and staying here permanently. I don't feel comfortable putting extra money there. So what I'm going to do is just to keep the muscle flexing, I'm just going to add $10. And that's okay sometimes. So that's why I love sharing the, amazing moments and the ones in between, because, it's not always gravy. So, that gives us 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 50. So that'll give us $350 now. So we'll make up for it in the future at some point. I'm not tripping about it. $350. I'll fill in the rest later. I'm not worried. So that's the nickel savings challenge. The Wednesday weather challenge, another challenge I have to pause. Every time I think I'm back with the Wednesday weather challenge, I'm not. And it's sad. It's really sad. I'm sorry. But we'll come back to it. We'll do it when we can. I'm not tripping. Let me go back to look at all these old savings challenges I used to do. Now let me go back to my cash breakdown so I can stay on task. This thing keeps me sane. Okay, so we did the 26 week, we did the 0 out challenge, and we did the nickel challenge. So that is it for my savings challenge updates. I think one might pop out of somewhere else. Just hold tight. Just hold tight. Next thing I want to do before I forget is this is another savings challenge right here, counting my change. So I don't really care for change, but for some reason, with it being a coin shortage and everything, I started, whenever I would walk or whatever, I would find all this change everywhere. And so I've been saving it up. And so far I have saved a lot. You can see here, this is some of the money I've saved, and I have the rest of it in coins, ready to take it to one of those Coinstar stations. I hope they have those here in Hawaii. I haven't even checked, but I think they do. But that's the change that I already had in my wallet. Emptied that. That's done. Let's go ahead and stuff my mini. I'm so excited for this part. Okay, so personal money is going to get $10. It had 20, so now we'll have 30 because we added $10. So let's see, make sure I'm right, because it feels kind of empty. It feels like I'm lying. Yeah, this is empty. Why did I say I have $20? What is going on? Did I make a mistake? Nope. Okay, I will figure this out. I had $0 and I'm adding 10. So my balance will be 10. There we go. These poor little $10 bills and $5 bills. I tell you, sad only. Okay, next up is tips. Tips had $11, and we're going to add another $5 to it. So that should give us $5, $10, $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16. Yeah, $16. So we added 5 And now we have 16. Next up is groceries, which has 100, and we're going to add 40. And that will give us 140, and we are going to spend a good bit of that today. I can tell you right now, because we are about to go grocery shopping as soon as I finish filming this video. Yep, $40. I'm not that fast, y'all. Okay, yep. Making sure. Oh no, money gotta be facing the same way. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40. And this is very humbling working with smaller bills because, you know, in times past, I was doing 50s and 100s and all. And now that things are a little more real, I'm working with smaller bills, less money, and I'm okay with that. I really am. I really am okay with that. It just means we really have to be more conscious of what we're doing. Like Mike already took pictures of all of the food that we have on hand in our pantry and in our fridge and in our, you know, cabinets. So we ready. We ready for a proper shopping experience. Okay, next is miscellaneous, which had no money. We're just gonna add 5. These envelopes are just so cute. I really have all new cash envelopes. I can't believe it. Next up is eating out, which of course always has $0. We're gonna add 20. We're gonna challenge ourselves so that if we do eat out, it's gonna be cheap eats only, because we have been going cray since the last budget check-in. So we are going to, if it ain't a Costco slice of pizza, you eat at home. No. Next up, oh, let me add my $20. Next up, the last one is gifts. Gifts has $20 already in it, and we're going to keep it the same. We're not going to add to that. So that is, you know, all the cash envelopes I keep on hand in my wallet. Now let's hop over to my sinking funds. Some of these I will end up keeping. Let's see. Because, you know, like say if for instance, I don't have a cash envelope for them. But anyway, we'll just go forward. We'll see how it goes. Health. We are adding to health. It is getting $10. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm taking these out the case. I don't feel like the struggle life right now. Health is going to get $10, and then I also had some money left in health. So yes. Oh, bye, old envelope. So now I have 20, 40, 60, 70, $80 in health. And I have to figure out the order because I do want to have order. Okay, so we added $10 and now it has 80, and this is health. Next up is Mike. He definitely has an envelope also. There we go. Mike. He had $20 and we're going to add another 20. So that'll give him 40. He likes big bills, so I'll make sure I hook him up. Next up is miscellaneous. Are we adding to miscellaneous over here? No, not this time. And I did not have a miscellaneous envelope there. Next is vacay. I definitely love this. This might end up in my travel binder, but we're not adding to it yet. Next up is LV. We definitely had one of those. And she was starting to get a little money in her. She got $60. We're gonna add 5, which will give us 65. Okay. Oh, I wrote that on the wrong one. Ugh. This is why you cannot rush doing this stuff. That's the real LV. Will the real LV please stand up? Okay, we'll fix that later. Eating out is not going to get anything. Car maintenance is definitely getting 10. This is my first time having a car maintenance cash envelope since I've been budgeting ever. Isn't that crazy? Because I've never had a car all this time. in the last 2 years. So car maintenance, it got $10 and it has 10. Next up is emergency fund, which I do want to have a cash emergency fund on hand. So this actually works beautiful. It will also probably end up going in my electronic sinking fund binder. Because I do already have an emergency fund cash envelope in there, so I'll swap that out. But anyway, for today, we're just gonna add $10. And let's see, real quick, show you guys. Let's see what money we had on hand for our emergency fund, because we're gonna switch it out. We definitely don't have all of this money anymore, unfortunately, but it's okay. 500, 1,000, 500, 2,000, 2110. So we definitely had to, use some of it. We still have some left, but I just don't like touching that thing. So 2110 is what we have. We added 10. Okay, this is going along. We're not going to add to groceries. Row is going to get 5. This is what I use to buy us clothes. There I am. And so, we don't have to think about it. When we need something breaks, we just go buy it. So now I'm going to add 5, and that'll give me $45 to use. Giving is next. I already have money in my wallet for gifts, but giving is different. This is for someone in need. Gifts is for celebrations. So that's just how I do it in my head. Giving is going to get $10, and I love that she made me a separate envelope because I was having trouble tracking, gifts and giving separately. So thank you so much, girl. Giving plus 10, amount 10. Next up is personal. We already added to this in my wallet. So what I'll do is this will be overflow money. Because like I said, I don't like to have a lot of cash on me. So this will be, for just in case I have all of a sudden have $100, $200 on me. I can take and move some of it there. Next up is gifts. Same thing. I already have this in my wallet. So if I have any extra, I'll put it there. Mortgage coming soon. Okay, baby. I already made my mortgage transfer payment, so we're good there. They are cutting grass outside. How you doing? Next up is tips. I already filled this earlier last week, so we're set there. It's in my wallet already. Next up is house and hygiene, which is going to get $5 plus whatever I have left over. Come on, where you at? Micah, can you believe how it's always super loud as soon as it's time for me to record? Like, it's just some type of sick joke. I'm just going with the flow. 20, 40, 50, 55. So 55 in house and hygiene. That's great because we actually don't need anything as far as like household items right now. And I'm just building this up for when we do. So we added $5 and that is going to give us 55. And then beauty. We are definitely adding to beauty. I should move the ones I've already used out the way. That way I know which ones I need to keep. Health, we already did. Self-care, I don't know if we did self-care. Fun money, beauty. Beauty. Beauty is going to get $10. It's just crazy loud. So now we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 140, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 150. Alrighty, 150 in beauty. That is a beautiful thing, baby, because that's got to handle beauty for myself and Eva. even though I take care of my own hair and nail appointments from out of my personal money, that's electronic, but sometimes I do grab from here, but mostly this is for Eva. So beauty, we added 10 and we have a total of 150. So that is awesome sauce. And then let's see, the other thing I want to do is, Eva doesn't have a cash envelope, but we're gonna, a new one, so we're gonna keep this one, and Eva is going to get 20. I'll do smaller bills. Yeah, Eva's going to get 20. No, I didn't do that right. 20. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70. So Eva has 170, and now I feel like I need a tracker on the back. So I'm just gonna put a note to myself here. I might have to buy one of those ones you stick on the back, because I mean, come on, that is just bomb. So that's good. Fun money, let's see, it has $30. I'll put another 5 in it, so now it has 35. Self-care, which you know is my boo thing, has 40. I'm going to put another 10, 15, $20. So that'll give me 20, 40, 50, 55, $60 in self-care. So now we have enough money for one of us to get a massage. If I had to pick, it would be Mike. All right, so I will put all of that back in my binder later off camera, but now I want to circle back around to the savings challenges, because I like these envelopes she gave me. I really do. I like these $1 bill, $5 bill, $10 bill, 20, 50, 100 and extra, because I have some plans, some future plans. I'm setting up for a new savings challenge, y'all. And so this is perfect for me to save some coin. So let's start with the $1 bills. Let's see, we're gonna put whatever we have left in there. So $4 is what we're adding to the $1 bills. And I've always wanted to do this. Oh, this doesn't have a tracker on it. That's cool. $5 bills is up next. We're gonna add 5, 10, look at this, it has a message on it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So I'm just gonna do $50 of the $5 bills in here. And then $10 bills, we'll put that in there, just one. And then $20 bills, we had one left, we'll put that there. We don't have a 50 or a 100. But you know, sometimes I get random surprise money. Like when we were in Baltimore, we got, you know, a $100 gift for Eva. Then we got like a $350 gift from my uncle. So like, I just like to be able to stuff this money somewhere or to use it to pay off our mortgage. Because remember, most of the money that I'm saving for all these savings challenges is all going to the mortgage at the end of the year. And if you want to know what I mean about how I plan on making a lump sum payment at the end of the year to hopefully be mortgage free or very close to it, check out my mortgage payoff update video. And then I'm going to leave this last $10 for extra bills. So I'm going to change the wording play on this. Instead of it meaning extra money, I am putting money in here for extra bills that I know are coming that have not started yet. I have like our water bill, our electric bill, our sewer/trash bill, our HOAs, little stuff that's going to start coming up, and I don't want to have to worry about it. They shouldn't be too out of pocket, but at least I know I'm already saving for it. Well, that's all for today's video, guys. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Don't forget to check out my bio below if you saw anything in the video that you would like to purchase for yourself. And I will see you guys in the next video, which is tomorrow, which is going to be an August budget closeout. I'm going to share with you all our numbers, share how it went in the month of August, and I am so excited. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you again to Conversation over on Etsy. Thank you for the wonderful, wonderful gifts, and I can't wait to use them again. Bye, y'all. Peace, love, and budget.